Hey traders, what's going on? It's your boy Jeremy Alexander Newsom with your Monday real life leap year, leap day stock review. It is February 29th, 2016, and it takes 365 days and 365.24 days for the Earth to go around the sun. And because of those 0.24 extra days every 4 years, there's an extra day on the calendar, which after the Roman Empire has been approximately February 29th, and pretty pumped about it. So we do have a celebratory video out there today. You're going to be getting it very soon. It's called How to Use Leaps in Real Life, since today is Leap Day / leap year, or Leap Day of the leap year. There you go. So that'll be posted for all of our YouTube subscribers, and I'm sure in the future you guys will get a video of that. Tomorrow starts the one, the only real life trading Kids Month 2016. So the first webinar is tomorrow. Already did a in-person session with a school down in Panama City earlier today, and we'll be doing some more Thursday. So really excited about Kids Month, teaching the kids about investing, discipline, trading, compounding interest, math, stock charts, awesome stuff. So really pumped about that. And if you're wondering, is this guy always this excited about the stock market? I am, especially after today. I'm getting so many good results from so many good traders in the email. I am literally just overwhelmed with enthusiasm about some of the results that I got today. So in all honesty, the first 2 or 3 weeks of February were a little challenging. So right about in here, from here to about here, for day trading, for some odd reason, I can't give an exact reason, but day trading was difficult. It was really a lot of battles, a lot of ins and outs, break evens, 1 hour losses, 1 hour gains, very just small grind city, chopping away at the tree, so to speak. But that does happen, right? Think about the analogy of chopping down a tree. If you use an axe, I was going to say a hatchet. You don't want to chop down a tree with a hatchet. But if you're using an axe, some of those chips, right? Some of those, when you really hammer away, it doesn't really do much, right? When you're hacking away at the tree, some of those cuts don't really do much to the tree. But over time, if you continue doing enough, the tree will eventually fall. So we made a lot of small gains, small losses in through here in the day trading level, but the last 6 or 7 days has been phenomenal. Today was an absolute incredible day. I think I went 0 for 9 on losing trades in a row mid-February, and then we went 7 for 7 wins. So really phenomenal job for all the traders out there. Shout outs to my 2 traders here in Nashville, Blake Anderson and Sean Bennett. They did absolutely fantastic this month, locking in a profit. So the trifecta of the Nashville traders broke over 30R for the month of February. So that's a huge goal and a huge accomplishment. Great job, Jason Chase. Great job, Jordan Ferris. Great job, Rick King. There's too many names to mention, really, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm just saying, I'm proud of each and every one of you. Thanks so much for trading with us today. Today was a really fantastic day. Let's look at some of these trades. First of all, I got to give a shout out to my boy Dean Chance for looking at ticker symbol MYL. Small white candle, gapped down today. He was looking at this exact trade setup about 2 hours ago. There were some tweezer bottoms down here. So this was a tweezer bottom on MYL right there, and almost a little bit of a tweezer bottom right there. He was looking at 45.99 by 46.17, taking some profit at the low of the day. Home run. A Hank Aaron's Babe Ruth home run. Great job on MYL. Vieira Bradley was another just beautiful, beautiful day trading opportunity here on the daily chart. So check this out. It didn't reach our ultimate targets, but here's why we liked it so much. Again, shout outs to Eric Newman, who's doing really, really well this month. He's one of my bullish traders out there, and notice that the stock was gapping above wicks. So it took out all the wicks from these recent candles. Here's the hourly chart on Vieira Bradley. The hourly chart on Vieira, notice a lot of people trapped from Friday. So a lot of black candles. Stock was gapping up. Here's what we were looking at this morning on some 1 minute charts. And really, initially, this one out the gate, taking over the 2 minute high. So you have 1 candle, 2 candles. So there's a black candle. There's the 2 minute candle set up. Boom. That was the first entry. Second entry we drew was this one by the low of the day. So that one worked out okay. And then the other one that we drew was this one by the low of the day. So all the drawings we had on Vieira Bradley all worked really, really well. Fantastic. Bullish retest gap. As far as the swing trade, don't really know what's going to happen, what's going to do from here. Nice little upper wick, some really good volume. Earnings actually hasn't happened yet, so probably continue to wait until earnings. But notice a very, very strong gap action back from March. So that's probably going to be a little bit of a resistance on ticker symbol VRA. And then, not to mention this trade, good Googa Mooga. Ticker symbol OCN just wrecked this one. Felt really good about it. Dean Chance, Brad Reed threw out some numbers for Owen Financial Corporation. It was a nice little bearish retest gap. Check out this retest, guys. This was just dirty. Black candle, gapped down. Notice it cleared that white candle. It cleared that pivot at the open. So here's how we played OCN on the 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, stock gapped down, traded up immediately with one big candle, came down, came up. There's your cute little white candle right there. Boom, buy, boom was our setup. Took most of the profit off the table at the low of the day, and then took the rest of it off at 462. So some of you might be thinking, Newsom, you left a lot on the table. We did, but it was already down 20% at that target. So I thought I'd be pretty comfortable just taking profit there. But man, it kept rolling. Great trade on OCN regardless. For those of you who got a chance to trade it, epic trade right there. Really, really solidly done. A lot of traders took SanDisk today. SanDisk, so really white candle, white candle, white candle, white candle. It was trading up pretty high at some point. Didn't really gap that much. Kind of battling the 100 simple moving average. Most traders who took SanDisk either lost small or gained small. It was a nice little bullish move. So here's the bullish move this morning. Came down. Here was the attempted bounce. Here was another attempted bounce. Once it started breaking these lows, it just kept kind of going lower and lower. As you guys know, SanDisk is one of my nemesis stocks. I didn't trade this one personally, but John Higgins and a few others did. Took a few stabs out of it, and SanDisk did its thing. VRX today, another just cataclysmic rollover on ticker symbol VRX. So here's the daily chart on VRX. Daily chart, black candle, gapped down, had some white candles from the other day, so you're trapping people, right? So you're gapping down, breaking pivots, trapping people, anyone who's going bullish on VRX. Here's the 5-minute chart. Again, I didn't get a chance to play this one personally, but had some really, really good rollovers. One there. Here's the break of this little short-term support right in there. Here's the low of the day break back in there. So VRX worked well. Zane did very good on ticker symbol ENDP. So really almost every single trade we were placing, it was winning. It was almost unreal, but really pumped up about it. ENDP, he played it as an afternoon rollover. So there it broke the low of the day, traded down, came back up, rolled back over, cashed in about 0.6R on that one. So great job, Zane. And then UNFI, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I know you thought I probably was done with the setups, but here was another one. This one was the one that a lot of my really solid early morning traders got a chance to take on United Natural Foods. Too long of a list to mention, I think. Sean Bennett got almost 3 hours on this one. Blake Anderson did well on this one. Jason Chase did well on this one. Randall Smith did well on this one. So United Natural Foods, I didn't get a chance to play this one. It chicked me out. I went with OCN, so they're both winning. But I didn't play UNFI personally. But it was a beautiful, beautiful gap. A lot of traders trading on the 1 minute with some failures up in here, some failures up in here, some failures up in here and there. Low of the day break. So there's some low of the day breaks, some retested low of the day, some failures. So anyway, UNFI, great trade, very profitable. Here's the daily chart on the gap. Daily chart, just look at that gap. Phenomenal. A lot of traders trapped. Big gap downs, only down 21%. So at this point, very strong support, about 31.65. Maybe it trades sideways for a few days, and then earnings comes out. Maybe this was like probably a pre-release of earnings. But I'm expecting this one to continue bearish. So UNFI, can I keep a bearish eye on it? All right, so some of our swing trades. Disney, ticker symbol DIS. We're still in Disney by the hair on our chin. Nothing exciting to talk about there. GILD, we're in trade. Bearish on GILD. Looks like a little bit of a double top might be coming in. If GILD breaks $86.50, I would imagine it to continue a little bit more. And we have some bullish directional trades. Polaris, we're in bullish on, losing a little bit on that one. And as you guys know, TRP, we're in on TRP, barely profitable at this point. We've moved up our stop to 32.58. So we got bullish trades, we got bearish trades, we got non-directional trades. We're flat neutral. We don't know what the market's going to do. We're going to allow the market to give us its direction. But if we're looking at the general market here, here's the SPY, and here's what I mentioned earlier this morning. At market open, was talking about calling for an open higher from the close on Friday and a trade down in the morning. I did not expect such a giant candle. I will say that. I thought it was going to trade down. We're going to get a little bit more of a lower wick, but we did not get a lower wick. Did anticipate a little bit of an evening star reversal because really the reason I was thinking we're going to sell off a little bit today was because China got hit hard. China was down like 5%. So natural gas was down. Energies kind of got battled out. So you got yourself a nice evening star reversal. Rick is in a bull put spread. So here's your evening star. If we gap down tomorrow, which I think we do, I'm calling for the gap down, I'll probably wait for a little bit of a bounce and then see what the retest gives us because it will be a bearish retest gap, right? Black candle gapping down. I still would like to see SPY get to 200. Obviously, we do not have to. My trade on SPY, the only one I have out there is going to be profitable as long as we stay below 201 and above 179 by the third Friday of March. 179 is down here. 201 is right here. So pretty much we're in the middle of that. Got some time, letting the market do its thing, but shorter term, I'm still slightly bullish. Don't know what the market's going to do, but flat neutral on a longer term perspective. IWM, ladies and gentlemen, check out this candle at this location. Dirty. 104, we've mentioned so many times what an imaginationally, I don't think it's a strong word. What an incredibly strong resistance that is at 103.98. The high of today, 104.03. We traded right to it. Up upper shadow, a little bit of a new black crow. Gorgeous if IWM continues down just a little bit. Again, I'm not massively bearish, but this is a retest. It'll be very keenly interesting to see exactly what happens on IWM. Still just a little bit bearish on that because IWM is confirmed bearish along with the XLE. So both of those I have been making bearish trades on, have not been making bullish trades because XLE and IWM, in my personal opinion, are confirmed bearish. So let's keep our eyes on those indices. Let's see what the SPY, DI, the Dow Jones, and the Qs are going to do. If you have any questions, please let me know. A lot to look at. A few more things really quick on them today. GoPro. My only thought and analysis on GoPro is don't try to be a hero who picks the bottom. This stock, I don't know if it's going to get bought out, if it's going to go chapter 11, if it's just slowly doing its thing. Black candle gaps down, so retest gap. All of this is the retest. You are making higher lows. You are making lower highs. The trend is bearish, so don't try to pick the bottom. If you like GoPro as a company, I mean, that's totally fine. It's at this point very easily replicable. A lot of phones, a lot of other companies, a lot of other substitutions have come in and taken out the ingenuity of GoPro. So as a lasting product, the sales cycle, I don't see how the GoPro can really stay in business. Honestly, I just don't. I mean, I don't know if it's going to get bought out and some of the patents that it may hold gets held by another company. But GoPro right now, and just my personal opinion, I don't have any trade on GoPro. Unless, of course, it gaps and really traps a lot of people. But right now, GoPro down here, just being really, really patient on it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Monday Real Life Stock Review. I've always got so much to talk about. I'm always so pumped. But really, what I'm most excited about is March is Kids Month. I love teaching kids. I love teaching in general. Thanks so much for supporting Real Life Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys absolutely rock. I'll see you Wednesday. And until then, remember, love life, live, and trade. See ya!